There it is.
How would you like to start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Jerome, it's, you set the dunk record, career record today. How's that feel?
Feels pretty well. You know, it's always an honor, so that's amazing to hear.
You were awfully active out there all over the floor. One of your better games, best game this year?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a better job of impacting the game in multiple ways besides scoring, so that's just part of the game. You know, our team has guys that can do it all, so I try to go out there and do it all, you know, and just help the team win in any possible way. So.
17 rebounds.
Yes, sir. That's part of it. You know, I got to be more aggressive on the boards. You know, I was talking to myself about that, and I feel like it's going to help the team win games, and that's what we're here to do.
You probably knew they had this season they're averaging like +9 rebounds or something coming into this game. You guys probably knew that. What did that have to do with rebounding today, and was it an extra focus?
Yeah, like I said, we got to take that same approach with every game. You know, we've played some of the best rebounding teams in the country. We got St. John's, Houston, so we've learned our lessons with the board. So we just embraced the challenge and we went out there and fought hard. My goal was to go out there and show, hey, you guys get a lot of rebounds, but we can rebound too. So.
Kobe, you obviously like playing point guard.
Yeah, it's always fun when you have a big guy like Jerome to set screens for you, roll to the rim. It makes life easy. So.
It also looked like you were able to create a lot of your own shots.
Yeah. You know, part of that is, you know, I had, you know, guys like Vaughn and Kobe, Brea, you know what I mean? Everybody was pretty much a threat, you know, to score offensively, you know, kind of helps open up things for, you know, yourself individually, but I just, you know, credit to the whole team individually because everybody really worked on their stuff physically. So.
Yeah, last game it was Santos and Brea doing all the scoring, and today it was you two. So what's that say about the team?
Yeah, we got multiple guys that can do that any given night, you know, but regardless of how much we score, our goal is to win the game, you know, so we're going to go out there and do what we can to win. You know, scoring only gets you so much, you know, that is very important, but we're trying to win games, so, you know, tonight it was me and Elvis, it could be us again, it could be anybody, you know, so we're out here trying to work hard. That's our goal.
Kobe, best shooting night of the season by far for you. What's confidence been like for you trying to have a game like this, getting to this point?
Honestly, I'd probably say I'm always confident. I just think, you know, sometimes, you know, the ball doesn't, you know, always go in. You know, like put in the work. Sometimes it doesn't always reward you, but you know, you put up enough shots, and it'll definitely eventually fall. And kudos to these guys. These guys give me the most confidence in the world. Cook, Greer, Deuce, you know, all of them. They're all, as soon as I got it going, a lot of them say, keep going. So kudos to them.
Yeah. What do you like better, the floaters, the going to the rim, or shooting the threes?
Definitely, if it was an over 3, I'd take that. But yeah, I like getting to the rim, trying to get the floaters up.
Yeah, I mean, you've always had a knack for making those kind of difficult shots in the lane. From what I've seen, is that something you've always been doing since you're young, or is this something you developed later in high school, college? What's that been like for you?
I think like definitely the floaters and stuff is, you know, more so since I got to college. I think my freshman year was a huge eye opener. You know, just in terms of like physicality and just, you know, the athleticism of the big guys down low. I gotta, you know, get my shot up earlier than, you know, big guys like 15 rotating over to you. So.
Kobe, obviously, you led the team in threes, and that's kind of seemed like it's become the identity. You guys have now shot exactly 50% 3 games in a row from 3. I mean, if you could talk about that and kind of what that's kind of become and what it's done for your guys' kind of performance and game overall now.
Yeah, I think since the summer, I think, you know, the three-point line is something that we really, you know, try to identify as, you know, part of who we are. I think you can see, like, since we started the year, we really tried to, you know, get up a bunch of threes. Guys like Deuce have really, like, got better at shooting threes. Cody Brad's phenomenal three-point shooter. We added Nate, who's a phenomenal three-point shooter. Vaughn, phenomenal. Like, I feel like everybody can shoot the ball really well. So they're getting open looks. Everybody has the confidence to take them and make them.
Deron, you guys, you know, on a little winning streak here now. You got 4 in a row. What will it take just to continue stringing these wins together? And overall, how pleased are you just with the physicality and kind of what you guys were able to do tonight?
It's just going to take us staying consistent in practice with our habits. You know, we just want to keep winning one game at a time. Regardless, it might be an ugly win, it might be a very good win, you know, but we're going to keep winning. So that's our goal, you know. So just being able to keep playing together and just stay locked in on the big picture. So that's what it's going to take.
For both of you guys, start of the game, Troy was firing from threes, and what was the mindset for you on the court, making sure you didn't panic, knowing that eventually they were going to miss a couple of threes and give you guys that opening to get back in the game?
That goes for every game. You know, every team's going to make runs. So we knew, you know, they're a very good three-point shooting team. So they hit a couple early, but we just stayed our course, you know, stayed consistent with what we do. And we just trusted that it's a 40-minute game. And at some point, they're going to drop back and we're going to make our run. So, and that happened.
Can you guys talk about that sequence to end the first half? And, I mean, Deuce, you grabbing the rebound, getting it to Vaughn shooting the three, and then Vaughn going down the floor, hustling and throwing up. I mean, who would have expected him to throw down that block? Can you just talk about that and what that did for you guys going into halftime?
You know, that's like our identity. You know, we got guys who can score and do it on defense. So we all hustle hard, we all play hard, you know. So Vaughn did a great job of showing that. You know, it's all heart. He has a lot of heart in him, so that's what he does.
Dude, there's that one spot in the first half, I think you guys were up 3, and Kobe hits 2 threes in a row, and then he hits that crazy layup in traffic, right? It's like bang, bang, bang. He's put 8 points on the board. You guys are up by 6 at that point. What does a run when a guy does that? What's that do for you guys?
It does a lot for us, you know. Like I tell the guys, late shot clock, it goes to Elvis. You know, he's good at hitting that. You know, that step back, side step shot, that's his shot. So late shot clock, it goes to Elvis. So what it does for us, it just keeps us going. You know, our momentum. You know, so when that happens, we're fired up as a team. You know, it keeps us in the game. So that's huge that we have a guy that can do that.
Yeah, Kobe, I know you're motivated to come here and play well no matter what, but when you get a little run like that, what's that do for you?
Like I said, it just gives me more confidence, you know, to go out and do what I'm capable of doing. But I feel like that just starts, you know, from, you know, the moment we walk in the gym, you know, at 7, 8 a.m. this morning, we're all, you know, here prepping our minds, you know, our bodies, you know, to get ready. So it starts early, for sure.
You guys got a week now, a little bit of a lengthier break to, you know, recoup and get practice again before you guys head down to Cincinnati. What will this week do for you guys in terms of practice and getting ready for a pretty cool matchup just about an hour south?
It will do a lot, you know. It's finals week, so we're going to take care of that, and then we're going to lock in for the game. You know, we're going to take it one practice at a time and work on our habits like we do, and just take it serious, you know, and understand opportunity in front of us like we will with every game. So we're very excited, and we're going to do our thing.
Yeah, Kobe, every game matters, right? But you guys kind of been looking forward to this game a little bit?
I'd say for sure. I think it's always nice to get to go at somebody, you know, close to home, kind of test the water, see what we're capable of doing. Like when we got to, you know, test ourselves against Houston and, you know, LSU, St. John's, like those are the games we live for, right? So I think everybody's gonna, you know, lock in this week and really come on when it comes to, you know, playing Cincinnati. So.
Now that game's an hour south, it's not UD Arena, but fans could come. What would it mean if they, you know, came like they did in Charleston?
We already know that they're going to be there, so we're just excited to see them there. We already know it's going to be, Dayton's going to take over. That's what Dayton's about. That's our identity, so, you know.
Last thing, Kobe, I'm not sure if you've seen, but I think Tumani already grabbed one of your clips and reposted it and posted it on his story. I mean, what does it mean seeing Tumani, one, seeing him, what he's doing, but then also feeling the support, and are you talking with him a lot, and what is that like?
Yeah, that's my big bro, man. I love too. I think, you know, last year me and him getting to be roommates was kind of the best thing for me. I really got to, you know, see, you know, what it takes to be a pro, you know, from him, and just learn and grow, you know, having him there. I think Deuce knows, like, he was part of that process too with him. Like, Two just goes above and beyond out of his way to kind of, you know, help us, you know, be the best version of ourselves. So appreciate him. I love him.
Hey, Deuce, with 3 minutes left, they pulled within about 12 of you, and you did the 360 stuff that brought the house down. Is that the kind of thing that breaks their spirit?
Yes, it does. You know, that's what we do. You know, that gets us on a run, you know, so it's always great to be able to have those opportunities.
And hopefully Ryan clipped that dunk he had when
Oh, it's already out there.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right, thanks, fellas, good job.
Thanks, guys. Good
Was
luck
that the
next
one
week.
Oh, I don't think so. They may have.
He's right down the hall.
What's it?
Yeah, drafted by the Suns, but then he got traded to the Trailblazers. He's
Hey, coach.
Proud of our team. I thought it was a great team win today. Troy, they were impressive watching them on film, and they didn't disappoint. Team plays extremely hard, very well coached. They come at you on both sides of the ball. I have a variety of guys that can really shoot the ball, and so we knew we would have to do a great job in terms of, from a defensive standpoint, taking away some of their chances, and offensively, making sure we took care of the ball and took advantage of our possessions. You know, so I'm proud of the guys coming off what was a really strange week, obviously, with the events that took place Wednesday with the cancellation of the UNLV game. You know, our hearts go out to everyone in the UNLV community that was affected by that tragedy. And so, yeah, so for our guys to be able to just kind of get refocused on the task at hand, I thought they did a great job of that tonight. This was a great team win. We got, you know, superb efforts from a lot of different places. You know, if you look at the stat sheet, Kobe Elvis and Deron Holmes were outstanding, you know, in terms of their productivity. But, you know, the things we talk about from a defensive standpoint, kicking steps, I thought we got great efforts across the board. A lot of hustle plays, a lot of smart decisions that we made today that was able to allow us to come out with the victory.
What did it mean to see Kobe have a breakout shooting game when he's been not really shooting the ball very well?
Yeah, we have a lot of confidence in Kobe. You know, like we see him all the time. We see him in practice every day. I think his teammates have a lot of confidence in him. We as coaches have a lot of confidence in him. So, you know, you always felt like it's just a matter of time. You know, and you know that's the thing with this game is you know you control the things you can control. You can't always control whether or not the shot goes in. The thing I'm proud of Kobe Elvis for is that in spite of some of the offensive struggles of other games, he still continued to lead and be a voice for our guys. He still continued to lock in and do the things we need him to do in terms of defending, taking care of the ball, making the extra pass, getting assists, doing all the things that impact winning. You know, like I'm not a big stat sheet guy. I'm more about guys that impact winning, and he impacts winning.
Right. Even when he wasn't scoring, he was doing a lot of stuff he loved.
He impacts winning.
Deuce had a lot of points, but he did a whole lot of things on the floor tonight.
Yeah, he was terrific. He, you know, affected shots. His presence was felt, you know, when they went to the rim. You know, this is a team, I think, that came in top 20 in the country in getting to the free throw line, top 10 in the country in offensive rebounding. They really, really play aggressive in transition. And so, you know, just our guys, I thought, did a great job of being able to take away some of the things that they have feasted on most of the year. And you know, certainly Deuce's presence, I thought he did a great job going up and chasing rebounds today. You know, it was needed. It was great to see. And then obviously from an offensive standpoint, just the attention that he draws. I think, you know, he got the stat sheet, I think, says he drew 10 fouls today. I'm gonna beg to differ. It was a lot more than 10. Yeah. But that's neither here or there. But yeah, I thought he really impacted the game.
Coach, I know you mentioned you don't look at the stat sheet too much, but 3 straight games, 50% from 3. I mean, we asked the guys if that's really been the emphasis and the identity. How pleased are you with their ability to have been shooting the ball lately?
I think we're just taking good shots. You know, I think it's just a product of guys putting work in and having confidence in their abilities, trusting each other, and then also, you know, the way teams are kind of setting their defense for what they want to take away from us, you know, and so it opens up opportunities for other guys. So you just, you know, you benefit from you know, sometimes the way the other team elects to play.
Is that a sense of Duran down low?
Yeah, some of
is
that
what-
certainly is. You know, he draws a lot of attention, just with who he is, and certainly he's gonna be at the top of the scouting report, you know, pretty much every night, you know, and so, I think just, you know, whatever we are, 9 or 10 games in right now, guys are understanding how to play off of each other, you know, and picking spots in terms of when to attack and how to play through stuff, and you know, I still feel like, you know, we can get a little bit better. I still want to continue to get a little bit better from an offensive standpoint, just in terms of understanding where our advantages are a little better sometimes. But yeah, I think it's a product of the way teams are playing, the way teams are deciding to set their defense against what we have.
On the subject of worrying about things you can't control, was there any specific message you or your staff had in the wake of Wednesday, and how the team addressed the rest of Wednesday going into Thursday and Friday?
Nothing specific other than, you know, our thoughts and prayers were with, you know, with the UNLV family, and they remain there. You know, it was a tragedy. You know, from a personal standpoint, it's becoming redundant to have to continue to say, you know, that we have these unfortunate incidences in our country as a result of, you know, gun violence. It's just, I don't have words. You know, just so many lives have been impacted, and just in this year alone. It doesn't seem like we're willing to do anything to change it. It's just, it breaks your heart for people. Just breaks your heart.
Change the subject back to the game. Javon, how are you feeling about him right now? The positives, are there any negatives you want him to get better at, or is it largely positive?
Yeah, I think our team can continue to get better, and Javon's a part of that, you know, but I think he's doing a really good job. I thought, you know, he really impacted the game today, just with his energy and effort. He impacted the game really from a defensive standpoint tonight. I thought he did a great job of taking care of the ball. I don't know what he scored or how he shot the ball, but, you know, I think he had their defense having to adjust to some of the things that, some of the situations we put them in. And whether it ended up with him making a basket or facilitating for someone else, or, you know, forcing their defense to have to adjust to what we were doing, I thought he did a great job. So, you know, he's 8 games, 9 games, or whatever we are into his sophomore season, you know, first year with us. So, yeah, I think he's progressing.
What about the play he made at the end of the half? You remember he hit the 3 and then he went down and.
Yeah, the block shot, that was huge. That was huge. The way they were shooting, I think that one probably would have went in. But yeah, that was a big time effort play, big time hustle play.
That team's been very adept at forcing turnovers, and you only had 2 in the first half.
Yeah, we had 3 in the first half. We
Three.
turned it over, you know, more times than we would have liked in the second half. You know, I can probably count on my hand a few of them that, you know, were just you know, on us. You know, the one down the floor to Elvis early. You know, Isaac got the rebound and tried to get rid of it quick. I think there was the late clock on, what was it was like 3 seconds or something. And Patrick's got it blocked and went out of bounds, you know, so yeah, I thought in terms of the pressure that they applied and what they've been able to do, I think they were getting like 10, 11 steals a game. I thought our guys did a good job of being aware and taking care of the ball.
You got a week off, go to UC. What are your thoughts about that game?
Yeah, well, this week will be challenging for our guys. You know, we unplanned, you know, had a week between games this week with the events, and then now we've got another week. So this week will be a little different, you know, just with the finals and papers and projects and different things that'll be on their plate. So we're gonna give them some time to make sure that they finish strong, you know, from an academic standpoint in the semester. And then, yeah, I'm excited about the game. You know, I think it'll be great. A great event for both fan bases. I think everybody's excited about it. I think it'll be really good for our team, you know, to see their team. I know they've got a big game today, and they're off to a great start. You know, so we'll get as prepared as we can and get our guys ready. But yeah, I think our guys will be excited about the opportunity.
You mentioned last year that the week of finals leading into a game. I think it was the game you went to Chicago, beat Wyoming. You weren't necessarily concerned about how they treated that week. Any specific concerns, or you, a lot of players have been through this situation before. They know what to expect.
Yeah, I don't remember last year, in terms of what we talked about, but, you know, I guess my approach to this is more of kind of stay ready, you know, stay ready from an academic and an athletic standpoint. You know, I think our guys, I think for the most part, have done a really good job taking care of the business in the classroom, and we just need to finish strong. And so, you know, we're gonna allow them time to make sure they do that, and then their preparation with that hopefully will allow them to have a clear mind and get ready for the preparation that we'll need to make, you know, for our next game on Saturday. So, yeah, I think the guys are in a good rhythm in terms of understanding what they need to do and how they need to do it.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach.